Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night Smackdown here in Universe Mode. My name, of course, is Tubby. As somebody is arriving via limousine. Who could it possibly be? As Dolph Ziggler waiting to give a speech in the ring, and Paul Heyman is here. Brock Lesnar is officially in the building, the newest SmackDown superstar after the draft match on Monday Night Raw between Randy Orton. What does Brock Lesnar have to say tonight as Dolph Ziggler starts off Friday Night SmackDown in the ring, and Dolph Ziggler making it very clear after what happened last week on Raw and everything that's been going on against Triple H. He wants Triple H in a match, and he wants that match tonight. And here is Triple H, and Triple H tells Dolph Ziggler, if you want to face me, you have got to earn it, kid. And he's telling him tonight that if he wins his match in the main event, he may very well just earn his shot at Triple H and his title. So Dolph Ziggler willingly accepts, and Triple H is telling him that his opponent for tonight will be the Big Show. So the Big Show versus Dolph Ziggler is our main event, and if Dolph Ziggler can beat the Big Show, he very well might be able to face Triple H for his WWE Championship. What a main event that is going to be. But we start things off with our opening contest. Sheamus faced RVD at the pay-per-view at Extreme Rules, and now as the United States Champion, he has announced he will be doing an open challenge. So tonight, Sheamus looks to defend his United States title. The question is, who will answer that call? Who is ballsy? Who is brave enough to come out and face the Celtic Warrior? That bro kick out of nowhere caught RVD, who was brought back into the WWE. He was a Friday Night SmackDown superstar. We thought RVD versus Sheamus might happen again, but Adrian Neville beat The Miz, and RVD was drafted over to Monday Night Raw. So Sheamus will, in fact, host an open challenge. So the question is, who will he face? We will find out very shortly. Backstage, Brock Lesnar is not very happy. He is telling Paul Heyman that he wants him to get to the bottom of it and whether or not he will get his rematch against Cesaro. And Cesaro is no longer the champion. Daniel Bryan cashed in. Brock Lesnar making it very evident that he does not want to be here on SmackDown, and he is telling Paul Heyman to figure it out and to go to Triple H, and he is demanding his rematch for the WWE Championship from Extreme Rules. So, very interesting. We'll have to wait and find out, and it is Goldust. So Goldust is the first participant in Sheamus's United States Open Challenge. Goldust has been feuding recently with his brother Cody Rhodes. The two would face off at Extreme Rules. Cody Rhodes just came up a bit short against Goldust in the brother versus brother match, where Goldust was successful. So Goldust moving on after his win in a pay-per-view. What a huge opportunity this is versus Sheamus for the U.S. title. What a string of luck that would be for Goldust. moving on up to United States title opportunity. And here we go. They lock up, elbow and collar tie-up, as Goldust trying to get the upper hand. Sheamus able to take down Goldust to the mat. Sheamus got him locked up, small of the back with that shot on the knee. Goldust is going to put Sheamus in the corner. No, he's going to reverse it. Spinebuster goes Sheamus down to the mat. Goldust, he has been in WWE a very, very long time, and he has had a very, very successful career. And adding that United States Championship to his belt, under his belt, would be a huge, huge coup for the former tag team champion. And it was a very, very interesting situation. Goldust and Cody Rhodes were former tag team champions. They would go on to lose those titles, and unfortunately, after losing those titles, they never would get back on the same page. As Goldust trying to get a victory, Cody and Goldust would go to feud. Cody Rhodes would leave Goldust stranded. Goldust would do the same. We thought they were going to repair things up, but the Brotherhood could not, and now Goldust and Cody onto a singles career. Goldust could be the United States champion, but no, Sheamus able to kick out before a count of one. Goldust going off the ropes, running Bulldog from Goldust. Sheamus is reeling. Goldust has this match in hand right now as Goldust backing up. We were about to send it to the network, the app. We're going to send you over to the Tubby app to follow along with this match, but we're not going to go ahead and do that as Sheamus trying to fight back. I don't know if Sheamus is thinking this is a very good idea so far. Sheamus very confident in his ability. That's why he did issue the open challenge here tonight, but Goldust is seeming like a very, very game competitor and coming out and doing something that I don't think Sheamus expected, as Goldust going up top right now. Sheamus has not been able to get very much going in this match. Goldust up top. Sheamus trying to get to his feet. Goldust stalking him from behind. Don't turn around. He turns around right into an axe handle. This could be it. Going for the pin. No, not even able to get a one count. There is Goldust. Sheamus, though, trying to fight out of it. You see the fella signs. You see the crowd going crazy for Sheamus. They are a fan favorite. Sheamus always been one of the top guys here in WWE, always getting that big reaction as he tries to level things up here. Now, this match is a no disqualification match. Sheamus said all of his matches, anything goes. So the only way to win this match is to pin your opponent or submit him. There are no DQs. There are no countouts. Anything does go, as Goldust nails Sheamus, going for the pin. 1, 2. No, Sheamus was able to kick out at 2. So not only is he putting the title on the line, it is a no disqualification match, which is a very, very unique thing, as I don't think very many people would do that. Sheamus very, very confident in his abilities here in the WWE. Big elbow drop from Sheamus. A no disqualification match, I think, would have to favor Sheamus in this match. Just think about it. Sheamus nails him. This could be it. Is he going to go for the pin? Yes, Goldust. 1, 2. Goldust able to power out at 2. Once again, Sheamus, the ability to use any weapon. I don't know who it necessarily favors, but Goldust catching him out of nowhere. Goldust nails his finisher with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. What is Cody Rhodes doing out here? Cody Rhodes Crossroad. Cody, what the hell are you doing out here? Cody Rhodes obviously pissed at what happened at the pay-per-view, trying to come out and get some retribution. 2, 3, and still your United States champion Goldust had Sheamus reeling that whole match. But out comes Cody Rhodes and plants Goldust with a crossroads, which allowed Sheamus. I don't think Sheamus knows what the hell just happened. He just went for the pin. And there it is. 1, 2, 3, and still your United States champion, Sheamus. So obviously Goldust and Cody Rhodes, the story is far from finished, as Cody Rhodes laying Goldust out. Will we see Goldust versus Cody Rhodes at the Payback pay-per-view in only 3 weeks' time? We're going to have to find out, but all we do know is Sheamus retains his title here tonight. Fella. currently backstage, and Triple H is, and there he is. So Brock Lesnar telling Paul Heyman that he is demanding his rematch. He wants his shot at his title that he got pinned in a match that Cesaro shouldn't even have been involved in. And Triple H is telling Paul Heyman that he's got bigger problems to worry about, that he is no longer on Raw, and he is not getting his title opportunity. And if he wants to fight anybody, he should fight the man that cost him. And he is telling him Randy Orton is the man that cost him because he won his draft match. And if he has an issue, to go find Randy Orton.
The following Divas contest is scheduled for one fall.
Making her way to the ring from the Pacific Islands, Tamina Snuka.
Oh, the WWE Universe letting them hear it.
And approaching the ring from Norwich, England, Paige.
Here we go.
So here we go. Tamina taking on Paige. Tamina would take on AJ Lee on Monday Night Raw. They would put on one heck of a match, but in the end, AJ Lee would require a second Shining Wizard. I don't think I've seen anybody kick out of the Shining Wizard from AJ Lee. Tamina was able to do it, but she would get right up into another one, and she would get the victory. By getting the victory, Tamina would lose, and Paige would be drafted over to SmackDown. Now, the Divas don't necessarily follow the same brand split as the Superstars. Both Divas can appear on both shows. However, Paige versus Tamina was made tonight. At the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, AJ Lee would defeat the Bellas, and Brie Bella and Nikki Bella necessarily weren't on the same page. Brie Bella tried to get a little bit of a distraction for her sister. It would not happen. So now we need to find a number one contender. So could either one of these ladies possibly be a number one contender for that Divas title? Now, yes, we've already saw Tamina versus AJ Lee, but they did put on a good match, and Tamina didn't go down easy. Tamina brought it, and I have to be honest with you, it was quite a fight, as it was more than I would have imagined. Is Paige trying to steal one here via roll-up pin? We could have a new number one contender. No, Paige was able to kick out there. Tamina was able to kick out, Maggo Cole. As look at the strength and the power of Tamina. Now, yes, Tamina has been out from injury, coming back after being the heavy, so to speak, for AJ Lee. Tamina wants some retribution, and Tamina wants that shot at the title. It was AJ Lee who would kind of put Tamina in some situations where Tamina would go and get injured. Tamina is back in the WWE, and she wants nothing more than to be the Divas champion, along with Paige. Paige would debut against AJ Lee, her very first night, and she would win the title from her. So all three of these Divas have a little bit of a history here, as you can see, Paige stalking Tamina. Now, if Tamina is able to kick out of two Shining Wizards, what is it going to take Paige? Is it going to take two finishers from Paige to keep her down? As Paige, big kicks to the chest of Tamina here on the outside. A very vicious version of Paige who wants to reclaim her Divas title. As Paige going up top. As no, Tamina able to stop her though. And Tamina, we do not see this very often from the Divas, but Tamina going up top. Tamina Snuka from the top, superplex on Paige, and down goes Paige. That could very well be it. Tamina, why aren't you going for a pin? You just hit a superplex from the top. But I think Tamina is Tamina trying to take out Paige here. That could have very well been the end. as she is just trying to destroy Paige. I think she's trying to make it definitive that she wants to be the #1 contender for the Divas title. As you can see, Paige trying to find out Tamina, though. Paige setting her under the ropes. AJ Lee. Wait a minute. AJ Lee. No. Okay. There was started to be an AJ Lee chant. We thought AJ Lee might be coming out, but no, that was just the crowd going a little bit raucous here. As you can see, either one of these divas would put up a fight for her as she throws her into that turnbuckle, going for the pin. No, Paige was able to kick out at 1. Either one of these divas would give a challenge for AJ Lee. As you can hear AJ Lee, the crowd chants are going wild. Paige hits a Paige Turner. This could very well be it. 1, 2. No, Tamina was able to kick out at 2. So there it is. She hits her first big move, and Tamina was able to kick out of it. Now Tamina. Paige gets put her in the corner. Paige with some big headbutts taking Tamina down. Look at these headbutts. The viciousness from Paige. Paige backs up. Goes for a big running boot. The knee connects in the corner. As now Paige trying to hype up. She's running off the ropes, trying to get herself, but no, super kick out of nowhere. Paige, why didn't Paige just go up top? Why didn't she try to finish the match? It's over. 1. No, Paige was able to kick out at 1. That super kick caught her out of nowhere. That has ended other divas. That very well could have been it, as Tamina setting up Paige in the corner. I think we know what Tamina's going for. Tamina laying her down center of the ring. Tamina, is she going to go for it? Tamina Snuka up top, and there it is, the splash from the corner. Your new #1 contender. 1, 2, 2.9. Paige kicks out. Paige just kicked out at 2.9 from the Superfly. From the corner, she was able to kick out. What the hell did we just witness? This is how bad Tamina wants to be the #1 contender. Tamina, she may have took a second finisher that she wasn't expecting out of nowhere, the Shining Wizard, but she just kept going. Paige wants this. Both divas have kicked out of a finisher now. Both divas want this opportunity to face AJ Lee for the title. Tamina Snuka catches her out of nowhere with that finish that we very rarely ever see, but she caught her out of nowhere. And possibly your new #1 contender, Tamina Snuka. So the Superfly Splash was not able to finish her off, but that new finish that we've seen once before was enough to take out Paige. So is Tamina Snuka your #1 contender? Is there more to this? Paige was looking to set her up for the finish. I think she was trying to go for it, the Paige tap out. But Tamina Snuka caught her out of nowhere, lays her out for the 1, 2, 3. As you can see, face first goes Paige, which would allow Tamina Snuka to get that 1, 2, 3. And you could be looking at your new #1 contender. Welcome back to the WWE, Tamina Snuka. So we're going to have to find out what is next for the Divas. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Brock Lesnar has finally found Randy Orton. Randy Orton telling him it's not his fault. He was just doing his job. Brock Lesnar says, okay. Brock Lesnar seems to be... Wait a minute. Brock Lesnar going after Randy Orton. Brock Lesnar telling him he cost him his match. Randy fighting back saying, no, I didn't. I was just doing my job. And these two want to get their hands on each other. Oh my, there's Triple H. There's Triple H telling them, you guys want to fight, you're going to fight. But it will happen at WWE Payback. So Brock Lesnar doesn't get his rematch for his title, but he gets told he will be facing Randy Orton at WWE Payback. So here we go. Our main event on Friday Night SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler going to run after Big Show. Another drop kick, trying to get the big man down on his feet. Big Show's got him in the corner. Big Show just takes a seat as he goes for him. A second super kick. Still not able to get down to his feet. Going for the roll-up pin. Trying to steal it early. Triple H told Dolph Ziggler that if he was able to beat the Big Show, he would possibly give him a shot at his title. Dolph Ziggler and Triple H have been on a very, very rocky road. Dolph Ziggler going into the Extreme Rules pay-per-view was seemingly built as the next superstar. He would face Mark Henry in a champion versus champion match. Dolph Ziggler would win. Dolph Ziggler would then go on to face Tyson Kidd at the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler was the one that originally injured Mark Henry and almost cost him his match. It would go on being the Uso, the super kick, that cost him. Mark Henry would show up at the pay-per-view. Mark Henry would end up losing, and Dolph Ziggler would also lose in the opening contest against Tyson Kidd. So for somebody that was set to be on a path to greatness, everybody thought Dolph Ziggler was set to be possibly the next big thing. He would go on in one night to lose his title. The very next night on Monday Night Raw, he would get his rematch. And when the match was almost locked down and he had the match almost won, Triple H would come out, pedigree him out on the outside, throw him back into the ring, and Tyson Kidd would retain his title. So we all thought it was set. It was going to be Triple H versus Dolph Ziggler. But Triple H says, not so fast. Famouser out of nowhere. Dolph Ziggler, this is for the win. To possibly face Triple H, no. Big Show was able to power out. Dolph Ziggler has been held down in the WWE. Another super kick. Dolph Ziggler still not able to get the Big Show down to his feet. Trying to hit him again. Big Show's able to get out of the way. And Big Show finally with that big axe handle putting Dolph Ziggler on the mat. Big Show hits a huge move. This could be it. Big Show, no. Dolph Ziggler able to roll out of the ring. And Big Show's trying to chase him. Dolph Ziggler goes running, tries to hit him with that big running elbow again. But Big Show is able to get out of the way. Big Show with a huge punch, but Dolph Ziggler able to reverse it. Dolph Ziggler setting up Big Show, snapping him down to the outside. Now, Dolph Ziggler no longer has a shot at the IC title. We don't really know where he is headed. Triple H has kind of avoided things. Triple H took the easy way to the title. Triple H didn't earn a title opportunity. Triple H concocted this whole thing. He set it up. Mark Henry was injured. He was not able to face the number one contender, Cesaro. He would make a six-man battle royale with three former WWE champions versus three up-and-comers, Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, and Tyson Kidd. But Triple H, in the end, would come on out and win the match himself to guarantee himself a title shot against Cesaro. We thought Cesaro was just going to lay down for him, or they were going to have a game match. Mark Henry would return at the pay-per-view, though. They would go on to fight, but in the end, Cesaro would allow Triple H to pin Mark Henry to capture that title. And then later on the night, he's going for the pin. No. Later on in the night, he would reward Cesaro when John Cena and Brock Lesnar went to war. Those two beat the absolute hell out of each other. It was a no-holds-barred. Anything goes. And Cesaro would come out, steal it, and just pin Brock Lesnar and steal Brock Lesnar's title away. So all of these men have kind of been intertwined in a very, very awkward fashion as Dolph Ziggler trying to do whatever it takes. As Dolph Ziggler on the outside trying to go after Big Show, trying to keep him in. Now, he can win this match. There is no disqualifications here. There could be. There could be disqualifications. Either way you win the match, I mean, you could win by DQ. You could win via countout. You don't have to just pin or submit here. A victory is a victory. I would have to imagine if Dolph Ziggler's about to get knocked the fuck out, though. Dolph Ziggler, excuse my French. And that is it. Dolph Ziggler won. No, he kicks it. Dolph Ziggler just no-sold a KO punch. Is that how much Dolph Ziggler wants to face Triple H? He just kicked out of a KO punch. I don't know who else is besides John Cena has ever kicked out of a KO punch. Dolph Ziggler, the heart, the fight. He wants to face Triple H. He wants a shot at that WWE title for as much as he's been held down. Made to be seen like the next big thing. Dolph Ziggler, this is his shot. This is his opportunity. Big DDT on Big Show as Big Show stood up and no-sold it. This could be it. Dolph Ziggler stalking Big Show. He's stalking him. He's waiting for it. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. He is going to face Triple H. One, rope break. Big Show's foot was under the rope, but Dolph Ziggler says, "Get up, you son of a bitch." He says, "Get up, you son of a bitch." Middle of the ring, hits him again. After getting knocked out with a KO punch, Dolph Ziggler's going to do it. Just pin him, kid. You're going on to face Triple H. You're going to do it. Here he is. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler is going to be going to face Triple H. Dolph Ziggler has got his opportunity to face him. He has overcome the odds, overcame the Big Show, who's became the personal heavy for the Authority. Dolph Ziggler hit a famouser on Big Show. I thought that could have been it. No, Big Show was able to power out the first zigzag. Big Show had his foot under the rope breaks. He tells him to get up and right into another zigzag, middle of the ring. Dolph Ziggler gets it. I thought right there he might not go for the pin attempt, but he did. So Dolph Ziggler versus Triple H, it's going to happen. Finally, Dolph Ziggler is going to get his opportunity, and we are going to see possibly a new champion. Wait a minute. What the hell? What the hell? What is Mark Henry's music doing? Dolph Ziggler is confused. He has no idea what's going on. Dolph Ziggler, middle of the ring, as Friday Night Smackdown concludes. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to pound that like button. Universe Mode continuing on, and until next time, we will see you all later.